Today's topic is self-development. Man by nature tends to develop himself from time to time and seeks to change his lifestyle positively whenever he feels responsible for his goals. But many people fail in this because they simply don't know the ways that can help them change their lifestyle for the better. In today's article, I have collected for you the 10 keys that I believe help the individual to develop himself and bring about a radical change in his life. First, read books. Books are food for the mind. Just as the body needs the food it eats daily, so a person can travel to several places while sitting in his place through books. It is one of the most important means that develops a person's cognitive abilities and nourishes his mind with positivity, especially if he reads books in the field of self-management or biographies that talk about the lives of successful people. As for how it contributes to self-development, it isn't done through the individual's application of what he reads to his daily life, as reading without application is useless, and the information that the individual acquires through reading must be transformed into thoughts, which are then translated into feelings and then into behavior. The individual adopted, and it indicates the extent of his awareness and sobriety, learn effective ways to make time for reading. Second, participation in volunteer work. Volunteering is one of the things that has a strong positive impact on an individual's life, as by participating in charitable and voluntary work, the individual builds relationships with new people and may visit new places for the first time. And during that, he may get to know new cultures and lifestyles, which contributes to self-development and increased self-confidence, and even leaves a special imprint for the volunteer in this world. Not only that, as volunteering has a role in renewing a person's energy and activity, so his spirit is sharpened with the positive energy that emanates from his team when he participates with the team in exchanging ideas that serve and help the people around them. Third, self-learning. Employees are people who have been educated in school, but are self-educated who become entrepreneurs. This phrase may explain the impact of self-learning on a person's life. Through self-learning, a person acquires information and skills in the areas he is interested in, and therefore, when science meets desire and passion, the result is creativity. Self-learning, then, is the key that can change a person's thinking style and thus reflect positively on his life. It provides the person with various tools, possibilities, and methods of learning that the school environment may not be able to provide, which increases the learner's self-learning passion and pushes him to continue in order to acquire new skills and knowledge. Also read, self-learning, a skill that must be acquired to keep pace with the developments of times. Fourth, pay attention to food. Food plays a very important role in influencing a person's life, as adherence to a healthy diet appears clearly on the person's features. This is confirmed by studies and supported by scientific research. There is a huge difference between healthy and unhealthy eating. The first provides the body and mind with energy and activity and makes it owner vital and able to practice his life with full strength and health. The second weakens the body and exhausts the organs and causes chronic diseases such as high blood pressure, diabetes, and others. If you want to live a healthy life full of energy and vitality, the most important step is to give up fatty fast food and switch to useful healthy food. Fifth, sleep early. Sleep is a rest for a person, and it is the way through which a person recharges energy and activity for the next day. Sleeping early increases a person's focus and eliminates negative feelings such as stress and depression. as it positively affects the brain. Thus, when you go to bed early and get a sufficient amount of rest at night, you will naturally wake up early to accomplish your tasks and be very energetic. But whoever goes to bed late is liable to fail in his tasks and may resort to procrastination until the next day. So tasks accumulate on him and he hardly accomplishes them. Nothing, sleeping for a sufficient period improves a person's mood and increases his productivity, and this reflects positively on his life. For additional benefits, learn about the most important habits before bed for an energetic start the next day. 6. Exercise. Sport is one of the things that reflect its strong impact on a person's life. Exercising makes the body healthy and able to resist diseases. It also gives activity and energy to the body. You don't have to sign up for a gym or become a professional in a particular sport, although that is really cool and has great benefits. You can start with simple exercises, the best of which is walking, as it helps improve blood circulation, increase its activity, and contribute to getting rid of negative emotions. 7th, accompanying positive people. Friends have a powerful influence on our lives, so what if we had positive friends? They have an important role in positively influencing the person when they talk about positive topics, especially if those topics are of interest to them. Not only that, as the presence of an environment of positive people motivates the individual to be creative and provides him with the energy that helps him achieve his goals and move towards them. They have a solution to every problem and always look at the bright side of things, unlike the negative people who have a problem for every solution and only see blackness and pessimism in life. Also read 9 types of emotional vampires you should stay away from. 8th, feeding the soul. A person is a body, mind, and spirit. While the food for the mind is reading and learning, and the food for the body is healthy and useful food. But what about food for the soul? The soul can be nourished through prayer in its general sense, regardless of religion. Commitment to communication and closeness to the Creator contributes to strengthening the faith of the individual and help him to face the difficulties and challenges that stand in his way. Not only that, meditation and self-awareness exercises also play a great role in achieving psychological comfort and tranquility for the soul, which elevates and develops the individual's life for the better. 9th, drink water. Water has many benefits, whether from a health or psychological point of view, as it helps to enhance the health of the immune system and expel germs from the body. And it also has a major role in increasing the freshness of the skin and other great benefits, in addition to its important role in relieving stress and improving mood in general. 10th, time management. The difference between an ordinary person and a successful person in his life is time management and good investment in everything that is useful. Everyone has the same number of hours each day, but they differ in how they are spent. The person who invests his time in self-development is different from the one who wastes his hours in vain, as good time management helps the individual to accomplish his daily tasks efficiently and thus reflects positively on his lifestyle. So he celebrates his achievements, rewards himself, and motivates him to achieve more. Otherwise, the person who is random in his time always suffers from stress and doesn't complete his tasks with the required efficiency, which makes him vulnerable to procrastination and the accumulation of tasks on him. Read more: effective organization and time management skills. Last word. So this was a list of the most important things that I consider golden keys that make the person who adheres to them enjoy a distinguished lifestyle from others. And their application reflects the extent of a person's discipline in his life and the extent of his self-respect. It is simply a mirror of the individual's thoughts, so only those who truly aspire to make a positive change in his life first and in his surroundings adhere to it second. If you are seeking to develop yourself, the time has come to start applying these 10 things, one after the other. You may need some time to fully commit to them and notice their impact, but always remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, so don't give up and start now. About the author, Zaid al-Haq al-Akkad, 22 years old, from Palestine, a graduate of English language arts from the Islamic University and now works as a volunteer and trainer. He is also a writer of stories and articles and is interested in the fields of human development and psychology. Read more articles by the same author. 10 criteria for success. Effective presentation skills. How to give a successful presentation. 8 important tips to avoid distraction when learning English. Benefits of volunteering. 10 benefits of participating in volunteer work. The 10 qualities of a successful coach.